Welcome to the Chewn Fat podcast, where real topics are discussed by fake individuals with fake opinions. Even if it's the host or the guest, don't take them seriously. And if you do get offended, guess what? Shit happens. Leave it below in the comment section. Let's roll. But today we getting into some shenanigans, all right?
The shenanigans.
We getting into some shenanigans. I got
27 shillelaghs for the ones that bring the shenanigans. 27 shillelaghs, and I've got 28 kisses to the beehive. Boom.
To the beehive.
With me. Hey man, hey, it's a beautiful thing.
Beehive, man.
Boom. So I'm taking.
The beehive. They be like,
I know. Hey, the beehive's the one that gets.
Yes, to get all the kisses.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? So
makes his life better and more enriched with
that's
love.
That's it. You know. So no shillelaghs to shins, just kisses and wins. You know what I'm saying? Man, beautiful service in church today, man.
Okay.
You know, yeah, man. Thoroughly, man. Huh?
Positive way to start it.
Very positive way, brother. Overlooking nonsense, brother, and just diving into the positivity. Man, when I just had a good dinner, good late dinner with mine, with the beehive, man. We enjoyed ourselves, man. Talked over some things, man.
You need it.
Yeah, man. Shit, Ma asked about you too, man. I told you were doing good,
what's
man.
Up?
Yeah.
What's up, man? It wouldn't be no you if it wasn't no her, man. So I respect that lady all the way, man.
Man, I tell you what tripped out too. funny thing too.
What's up?
Man, we sitting there eating, right? And so I got my phone sitting on the table, and I got my fantasy open. You know what I'm saying? So she just stay open. I ain't even thinking about this shit. I'm sitting there eating my food. Homie come back to refill the drink. He said, "Shit, man, what fantasy league you in, man? Who you got playing?" My beehive looking like, huh?
Right.
Man, we sitting in the middle of the restaurant, nice ass restaurant, chopping it up over fantasy football. We done got loud and shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Drake May. You know what I'm saying?
Throwing that thing today, brother.
Man, that boy slanging, man. That boy slanging. He doing everything the Falcons ain't doing.
Man, bro, ain't that the damn truth, brother? I'm
Lord
trying to tell
mercy.
you, man. Shit, I'm trying to keep everything straight, man. It's gonna be. I'm getting into the playoffs, man.
Bro, man, how was trick or treat with the baby, man? Halloween.
It was good,
Family day,
man, for her, man. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nervous, and I could feel some things, but I just kind of mind over matter, just trying to hold myself together. And
right.
We did have to cut it a little short, but I was able to cut it short and take her to the little restaurant spot I want to take her to just to get her something to eat and then come back home, man, and then shit fell apart. But I was very blessed that it held all together while I was there with her then. And people knew her costume. They called the costume out. She was the only one in that costume. Plus, I handmade, wood crafted all her stuff. Bro, it was a good time, man. She enjoyed herself, man. None of her friends showed up, and she still had a blast, man.
Man, love that, man. Positivity, man. Positivity,
real, bro. Let's talk
walking in the
about
light.
this right here, man.
What's up,
we
bro?
got a list right here that we're gonna go through. We got a list.
Okay, what we got?
And there's a total of 29 items on this list. And this list is, ladies strike back, a new list of the men that have no business dating, period. No business dating, period.
Okay.
So we're going to go through the items on this list. That's what the show's going to be about. Everybody that's watching the show, you can let us know what you think about each one of these items or some of these items below in the comment section. I'm going to start with number one. You give your small take, I give my small take, and then we'll go through because we do have 29. Right. And, of course, when Football Sunday, we do know the Buffalo Bills and Kansas City playing right now.
Ooh.
The guy I'm playing got two players. He got Rasheed Rice and Dalton Kincaid playing right now. I got nobody playing right now. And I got the defense for the Jags playing. But, it's one of the haters in the league. He's one of them little haters, man. That's watch my roster more than he watches his own roster. You feel me? So, I got one of them haters.
Keep your eyes on your own paper, buddy.
Keep your eyes on your own shit. That's what happened to Mo's ass. Trying to do what I do when I clear my roster and didn't have the discipline to make sure he put his shit in. He ain't got nobody about to take an ass whooping. The biggest streak he done went on in fantasy league history is a losing streak, man.
Hey, man. That's just the season balancing out.
Yeah, balancing it out. Right.
He got this little shit off last year.
You kicked his ass, then I kicked his ass. Yeah, and he kicked his own ass.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Triple ass kicking through the field goal post to hell.
All the way through, man. So we got on this the first item on this list, and I kind of do have some things. Maybe we want to move some of these around, but the first item is men that have no business dating are men with toddlers or younger. What do you say to that? Agree?
Men who have no business dating.
Dating
that have
men with toddlers or younger.
or younger.
So we're talking about
Well-
2 years old down, probably like 2-3 years old down.
Well, I would say at 2 years old down, you roughly, let's just say you said fuck them kids, so you roughly 3 years removed. Shit, you might want to get back in the game.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but however, I would say, what's the situation?
Okay, right. So not knowing the situation, you still saying that you remove, you get back in the game.
Yeah, unless you just out here frivolously making babies. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you just out here just making babies and moving on, man, you have no business dating or messing up nobody's life, man. Don't do that.
Gotcha.
That's wrong than the motherfucker.
I'm with it. I can see it because I would say, I think if people have been through this situation, toddlers, 2 years old, 2 years, 3 years, you just in a relationship, not knowing that you kind of in between. Sometimes you going back into baby. So depending on your mind frame,
Right.
it would be, are you mature enough to understand that relationship is over before moving on to another relationship? So I am going to put a check by that. I think that's valid. I think that's kind of valid,
Yeah.
a little bit valid. I can see that one. The second one is, I do somewhat agree with this one. Men that live with their mamas.
Yeah,
have
man,
no
you ain't got no
business dating.
business. Nah, man, you ain't got
So
no
we
business
good with
dating
that
nobody staying with your mom, man. Yeah, we good with that, man. You need to focus on
Hey,
you.
you living with your mama or your girlfriend mama? Or
Right, you need to focus
or
on
your
you.
in-laws. If you living with your in-laws, you probably got no business being married or in a relationship, period. Because
You got your
are
priorities fucked up.
fucked up. Okay, so all right. So the third one on the so far we agree
right.
with two of these. The third one is men that live with their baby mama. I'm gonna have to agree with that one. You ain't got no business.
Yeah,
dating
man, you got no business dating if you live with your baby mom. I mean, just move on, man. Shit,
Right.
You
need to
take
depart
that
from
hit.
that situation before you can try to bring in another situation.
That's it, man. You
Now-
just creating havoc.
Exactly. This fourth one, bro, I feel like this one should have been first. I feel like number
What?
4 should be moved up to number 1, and number 1 could be moved into number 4. DL men got no business dating.
Man, them niggas ain't got no business doing nothing in life.
So
Shit, man.
This is number 1.
Man, let me tell you something.
Down to number 4.
That shit need to be number 1 in red. You
Red,
know what I'm saying? You pay
bold,
attention to this
italic.
shit right here. Them motherfuckers ain't got no business doing nothing but
Nothing.
drinking a smoothie full of bleach, you know what I'm saying? And goddamn jumping in a river full of acid. You know, that's all the nigga got any
it.
business doing, man. You
Yeah,
need
I
to stop
think
it,
this
man.
one definitely should be moved up to number 1. One moved down to number 4. I think that, like you
Yeah,
said, bold,
man.
red, italics, underline is what I'm going to go.
Listen,
Everything
man.
that will bring alertness to this. So far we 4 for 4. So let's go to the 5th one.
Yeah.
Men that don't have a valid driver's license have no business dating. What do you say to that one?
Well, no, that ain't true. That ain't true because you know, you could be an upstanding citizen, but you just speed and you got your license revoked.
Or you so used to New York transit system and taking the transit that you don't.
You're right.
You felt you haven't needed a driver's license,
I don't
and maybe
either.
that's where you are at the time. So I don't fully agree with that one either. And now, like you said, we're gonna leave out a bunch of extenuating circumstances to
Right.
validate these, but I think off the rip,
Right.
I'm kind of you know I know plenty of people that live in New York don't have a driver's license because they take public transit, and some of them
Right.
brothers are making $1 million a year, $500,000, $250,000 a year, and they don't have no driver's license.
Where they live, everywhere they go is close.
It's right.
What the
Everywhere
fuck
they
I
go
gotta
is close.
drive to?
True.
You
So,
know?
we out on that one. What about men that bank with Cash App?
What you mean bank with Cash App?
So
You
Cash
mean
App,
like that's your real bank? What?
yeah, we out on that shit.
They
Yeah, I
ain't got
can't-
they ain't got no location, man.
Yeah, ain't got no brick and mortar, man. I think we
Yeah,
go with that
man.
one. 'Cause
Yeah, no.
The whole point here, chat, is we're trying to find a way to defend some of this for us as men and brothers, because sometimes these lists can be overzealous from
They
somebody
can
who has
be.
been scorned and just wants to
Right.
make a list of shenanigans. But thus far on this list, 5 out of 29 of these items are pretty valid, except for the
Valid.
don't drive driver's license, which we out on that one, but
Yeah.
there are some nuances there, but we're not going into a bunch of nuances. So we're going to go to number 7.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I agree with this one. Men that sag their
Right.
pants ain't got no business dating.
Man,
I'm
let me
with
tell
that,
you
bro.
something. I agree.
I'm with
I
that.
agree wholeheartedly, man. You
Wholeheartedly.
sag your pants.
You probably go
back-
with number 4 down low men. You probably looking for some
Yeah,
dick or
you,
something. Really.
you probably
ain't
looking for some
no
dick.
tits and no ass. You looking for some dick.
You advertising.
You advertising, right? Yeah, you ain't trying to find you a good woman out here in these streets. You trying
When
to
you
find
see
you
a
soft
woman with a
man.
short skirt on showing something, she advertising.
She
you know?
advertising. So I got to take it the same way as you. You want somebody you want to be holding somebody's pocket. Yeah, definitely. I'm
fella.
with that. Right? I'm with that one. So how about number 8 is men that don't take care of their kids. 100%. Me and Dan, definitely, we take care of our
Hell
kids.
yeah, man.
We don't
you
play
take
no
care of
games
your
about
kids.
that. Yeah, it ain't
Plain
gonna take
and
care of their
simple.
kids. They ain't gonna take care of you. Plain and simple. Straight up,
Man,
they're not there for you, woman.
Let me if you don't
I
take
think
care
that
of your
one could've
kids,
been
man,
moved up, too.
you don't take care of yourself, man, because
For
you don't
sure.
love you. You
'Cause
made
you don't
them.
love you. 'Cause that's a part of you.
You
in
made
there.
them.
You exactly, brother. Okay, so this one, I think some of these definitely could have been moved further up the list. Hopefully these are not in any type of prioritized order. I don't think, but just for the sake of the content, I'm gonna make a comment if I think something could have been moved up as more of a priority.
Right.
This one says men that disrespect women definitely don't have no business dating.
Yeah, you ain't got no business dating nobody, man. You think you
Nobody.
motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something, you know? Yeah, you ain't got no business dating nobody. No. Stop that
with
shit.
you. Okay. Oh, this one right here. Men that don't own a suit. Now, I will say this just today because I'm going through clothes because, I said for the Finna group, we try to put some clothes together, go down, help men shelter. And I gave my son a blazer or a jacket because I told him every man should have at least a blazer or a jacket, some type of suit, some type of jacket, suit, or blazer. I do firmly believe that.
Right. Yeah, I'm sitting here looking. Tank done knocked my motherfucking camera. His big goof ass. Yeah,
So
man.
what you say with that?
No,
Man that don't own a
but
suit. But I
here's the
wouldn't
thing,
know, I
man.
wouldn't say that that's a criteria not to date somebody though, not to be dating. I don't know.
Well,
if
let me
that's a
say
criteria.
this. Let me say this, brother. Ain't nobody saying a man got to have a whole bunch of suits. You know what I'm saying? But man, you
Gotcha.
need to have one, and at least just man make it a
right.
black one. Because if you're a black man in America, two things gonna happen to you in your lifetime: you going to a funeral and you going to court.
Boom. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So so no suit, you ain't serious about
You
life.
ain't serious about shit. Okay, so and they did
Nah,
say
man.
a suit. They didn't say a bunch of suits.
Yeah,
so I can
man.
agree with that. Because I just went
Yeah.
ahead and underlined A and said, you know what, that's a suit one at least, and I do agree with that. All right, here we go. Oof. Men that live in a motel.
Man, how you live in a motel?
Hey man, I know some people that
You talking about they trapping out the motel, or they
man,
live
I'm talking
there?
about living in them, like living in extended stay motels or something
Oh
like
well,
that.
yeah, no, man.
You shouldn't be dating because you got other things you need to do with your life. You got other things you need to prioritize. That's just a step above not living with your mama. You know what I'm saying? That's just you kind of
Man, that's
and you
that's
probably
a
got
step
other
above
things
the
going on. You need
shelter.
the shelter or what's the halfway house. You feel me?
Halfway house, man. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
you
with
fucking
that,
around
yeah.
and you'll get your ass kicked and the girl get ass kicked too. Fucking
too.
around over there
For sure. For sure.
Man, don't do no such thing. You got no business dating nobody.
Don't do
Nah,
that.
get your
You
life
need to-
together.
You
Get
need
off
to go a little
probation.
bit further in life before you start bringing somebody into situations because that ain't the
Yeah,
situation
get
for
off
nobody to be
parole.
brought into.
No,
I
man,
mean,
no.
I can't even imagine going on a date. You done presented yourself on the app, however it is that y'all dating these days, and you pull up on the woman and next thing you know, she want to go back, and you talking about you got to take her to the motel, or you can't even take her back to the motel. You got to try to take her to a good hotel because your motel ain't shit. Yeah, that ain't the business, man.
Yeah,
That
I
ain't the
mean,
business.
yeah, that shit
come on,
right there. You can't even play it like, yeah, baby, let's go hit the
Yeah, you
hotel. Because you live that motherfucker. You
live
got
that motherfucker.
you got hair grease on the motherfucking counter and shit. You know what I'm saying? You
Do not
motherfucker got
disturb sign and shit.
yeah, empty soda cans all on the motherfucking
Right.
dresser.
Yeah, we out on that. Okay.
Yeah,
So number
nah.
12.
Yeah,
Men
what
that
we
want to
got?
hold a couple of dollars until they get paid. Hell no, the motherfuckers
Hold-
don't need to be dating.
Hold, what you mean? Hold a couple of dollars
So
till
it's
you
saying
get paid.
men that want to hold a couple of dollars till they get paid. So
Well,
if you
I
were,
mean-
if you like that's me going
Look,
saying, hey,
man.
we date now. Remember, this is not in a prominent relationship. This is talking about dating. So if you dating a woman and you asking her, can you get a couple of dollars till you get paid? I mean, how many times is that gonna happen? And I would think
You see how you just had to explain that to me?
Yeah.
You see how you just had to break that and explain that to me, man?
Yes.
That's why I love you, brother, because you know I know you took time to think it through, because this ain't normal shit that they really registering people like us mind.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? You dating.
Like, let me put I can tell the way my brother responded. Okay, let me give him some context to this.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, man, I mean the nerve of you know what I'm saying? You dating, you know what I'm saying? You dating my daughter and and they'll ask her, can you hold $20?
Can you hold some money?
man, you can get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah,
right,
man.
So
I'm
gonna put GTFH on it.
Man. That's just no.
Yeah, that's definitely no. Okay, here we go.
That's giving Dr. Umar vibes.
Man. Dr. Umar vibes. Go check that video out.
Dr. Umar
we do have a video came out about Dr. Umar in the school situation. By the way, we have reached out to Dr. Umar about coming on the show. Right now, we're not there. We are not in a place where we feel we're gonna give him 5 sacks to show up here yet and play everything else. But maybe we get there, maybe we won't. But we're not interested right now. Then let's see. I
got better shit I can do.
Better shit I can put that 5 stacks on for sure. Stock market going crazy right now. By the way, we got 13 men who. Damn, this is some dirty shit, bro. If you doing this, you kind of dirty. Men whose clothes are in the tub.
Say what?
Yes, bro.
Fuck you.
I've seen people.
Man.
I bullshit you not, bro. Some dirty
shit.
You
seen this shit, bro?
Bro, I've seen this shit, brother. I remember especially because my grandmother used to have houses, and even then, I got people that you would have to go in and clean the house out because she owned the houses, and people wouldn't, you got to evict them, and it would be people that would keep their clothes in the bathtub. Bullshit you not, bro. The clothes in the tub. Dirty shit. It goes along, and usually it's some dirty ass people, but clothes in the tub, and them motherfuckers will literally be wearing them shits. Sometimes they smell like hot dog water. That's why.
That was my next question. I would ask, if they keep the clothes in the tub, where they wash at? Man,
there you go.
Man, no. Certain things I just don't want to understand.
There you go. And there goes the explanation of
ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. Exactly. All right, number 14. Men that can't log into anything without help.
What you mean? Well, hell, if they can't log into anything without help, that means that they probably a senior citizen, and you shouldn't be trying to sugar daddy match on them anyway.
Of the men anyway.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah,
if they ask you to damn put in their damn password, put it in.
Password in for me.
Yeah,
right.
They only gonna use it to use a cash out for you.
For you, right? You know what, man? I'm out on that.
The nerve.
I think we gonna put that one as a sidebar. Like, hey, I think that one kind of has some. We'll have to consider that one.
That's senior abuse.
Men that gotta tell their mama everything. Shit, yeah. If
ain't it, man? Yeah.
You gotta tell your mom everything. Bro, you might probably need to be dating your mom for real.
You're right. It's why y'all so close.
Why y'all right? Because I done seen some of them relationships, and I'm gonna tell you, bro, I done had some bros, man, growing up, and when we get to that age, about 20, 21, where it's just the mama is involved in the damn relationship, and they couldn't keep a relationship. Like, yeah, bro, because you always got your mama involved in y'all shit, and she feel like she can call your girl, and because you come home with the poo-poo face, she calling your girl like, why my son upset? Like, cause his ass suck. Like, it's crazy, bro.
Why he upset?
Bro, I had to tell him, like, you got to keep your mom out your business, bro. Your girl don't want to hear that shit from your mom all the time, man.
Man, that's a big no for me. Yeah, they ain't got no business dating on that.
I think we finally have one that we are both going to disagree on. 16, men that work in the FedEx hub. Why is that not a man that shouldn't be dating? He working hard. You don't know what his job is. He could be logistics. He could be supervisor. It don't matter if he can. I mean, I don't agree with that one at all.
Man, I'm going to just move on, Pat. I don't even want to spend time on that shit.
That's
somebody who want one of them goddamn dope boys or a scammer.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They think completely out on that. Men that work in the FedEx hub, I mean, come on, what the hell? FedEx pay good.
He got a job.
Bullshit.
He got a job.
And he working hard.
Right.
Shit,
yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah. Number 17, men that work for, I kind of feel this one. Men that work for a temporary service. For a temp service.
Well, let me say
I
this.
would say what
though.
now this is one where we don't have to go deep in the nuance. We can go small
Yeah.
because some
Yeah.
companies only will hire through temp service until perm dates. But now I
Right.
think it's different if the motherfucker only do temporary work and ain't never got no consistent job and don't hold a temporary position.
that's something
different.
totally different.
Yeah.
That's
So I
something
think
totally
that
different.
one, I think that one we could put a little question mark on. I think that one requires a little bit more context. So I'm not in agreement with that one, and I don't disagree
Right.
with that one. It would depend on the context. This one right here, I want to see what you're gonna say about this one. Truck drivers.
Man, let me say this. It's a job, yeah, but understand what come along with it.
There you go.
Just like if you date a dope boy, you know what I'm saying? You know, just like if you date a police officer, understand what
Boom.
come along with it. You know, that's one of them things right there where it ain't a yes or no. It's a what kind of woman is you, and do you fit that bill? You know what I'm saying? That
Right.
it's one of them kind of things. You know.
Right. I'm with that. I'm with that all the way 100. 100.
You
I'm
know,
with
because
on
man,
that.
I got partners, man. They, you know, they went up the road back. You know what I'm saying, when they were young, and they got out, man. All they could get was a CDL. You know, and they went and got those CDLs and made some
Hey,
paper.
Truck drivers making some paper, bro.
Yeah,
I know some truck
you
drivers
know.
clearing about $9,000 a week, bro.
Easy, man.
Out there
so,
on that thing, man.
Yeah. So man, I ain't gonna knock it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna knock that one either. I'm
It's
definitely.
an honest
I don't
live.
agree with that. I put an X by that one. I don't agree with that. Here we got this
Yeah.
one. Them. Okay, so you might have to explain this one to me, man, because I don't know.
All right.
Brother. Them grand rising men.
I don't understand what they mean.
Because I think saying grand rising is better than. I mean, what's wrong with that? Grand rising man. Let's look this shit up, man. What's
Yeah,
grand rising,
let's
man?
figure it out.
Let's
I
look
mean,
this one up.
because
We gotta get a little help on this one. I need to phone a friend on this motherfucker.
I mean, you can say grand rising, or you can say good morning, and kind of good morning is one of
and
the
I
real
wonder
things.
if this is in
Like,
relation to that, or is this something else? Because you know what it means when you say has an older person started sunsetting yet?
Yeah.
And what that means is they kind of tend to get into those midnight hours where they also maybe that's so. Let's look this one up because I need some clarification on this one.
yeah, because even like when folks say good morning, that's really
No, I ain't
a
with that
strange
shit. I don't
thing
agree.
to
It
say.
is the greeting, man. Hell no. Now
Yeah,
I will say
no.
this. I'm gonna give y'all some education because grand rising men. Men or anybody that says grand rising, nothing wrong with saying good morning, but sometimes people that are saying grand rising are saying it to be on a higher level of consciousness because what you might not understand is the good morning could be related to back in slave terms in them times where the slave master would say. So some people like Dan and I, we say a grand rising to each other,
Right.
period, every
That's
damn
right.
morning, just
That's
about.
right.
And me and my brother. So, you know, me and my brother, we do that. So that grand rising man and me and my brother right here, we both upstanding as men. I mean, we go through our stuff. We done had our, but we trust me, you can count on us. We show up. We say we're gonna show up. So I
All day
don't agree
long.
with that one at all. All day long, I don't agree with that one at all. The next one is them. What you doing, man?
I don't understand what you're talking about.
I can maybe agree with that one.
I don't understand.
It's men that always calling your woman and say, "What you doing? What you doing?" Like always want to know
Oh.
where you at, what you doing.
Oh,
all the
yeah,
damn
man.
time. Yeah, I agree with that. That motherfucker right there is secure, and he probably wondering where you at because he don't want you to know where he at.
That
And I'm gonna tell
motherfucker
you
need
right
to
now,
go be a parole officer.
right? You need to go do a PO. You need to go do that
Yeah,
because my
some
wife
shit
called
like
me
that.
the other day. And
Yeah.
she says, you ain't even called or nothing to ask me why. Well, I said, because you said you were going to a baby shower. So I figured when you done with the baby shower here, you call me shit.
That's it. That's it, bro.
Plain and simple. When you get done doing what you doing, shit, I mean, you know, I know where the fuck you live. Here. So, I mean, damn.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, okay. So, nah, I don't, if you doing all that, where you doing, I
that's-
agree with that. Because if you guys
that's
what you doing all damn
stalkerish.
time, that's stalkerish, right.
Yeah.
All right, so number 21. Men with multiple kids and multiple baby mamas.
Well, you can't fault them for trying. They ain't gave up.
So what would what's a limit you'll put on that? I think once you get over 2,
Yeah.
I think it might be some things to be concerned about once you get over 2.
Yeah.
You
brother.
have 3 or 4 baby mamas, yeah, that's you cross the line. So I think it's some limits to that.
Yeah, if you ain't Nick Cannon, you ain't got no business doing
Yeah,
none of
you
that
ain't got
shit.
no business. Hell yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Nah.
If your financial situation won't facilitate multiple baby mamas and kids, and even then it's kind of hard because what we say, brother, we said being present. And if you got kids spread throughout the nation or
Can't be
spread throughout
present.
states, how can you be present? So yeah, me and Dan agree with some limits on that. I think any more than 3 to 4, you creeping in the red
That's
territory.
it.
You kind of hit
Yeah.
the rev limit on that.
Ain't nobody ask for perfect. Just be present, mother.
Just be present.
That's
right. You ain't got to be perfect. Just be present.
Yeah.
All right, we got 22 men that bash women on social media.
Man, they ain't got no business doing nothing but taking their fucking thumb out their mouth. You know what I'm saying? That's all they got to be doing. You know, because first thing, man ain't got too much business on social media all motherfucking day long worrying about what a woman doing.
What a woman doing, right?
You know, and man, how you gonna tell a woman what to do if you ain't fucking her? You know, you ain't providing for her. You ain't securing her. How the fuck you gonna tell a woman what to do? You know, man, that's man
her for whatever.
Yeah,
reason.
man.
You ain't got no business. You need to worry about your business. You need to get fit because you broke. You feel me? That's what you need to do.
Yeah,
for
go
sure.
Find a good mosque or a church home or something, man.
Hell yeah, they got some too. Y'all need to check them out.
Yeah.
Google that shit. Google that shit.
Stay out women business.
That right. Unless you Caleb Williams, don't be no Caleb
Right.
out here. Don't do no shit like that. All right.
Man.
Okay, number 23. Men that have to load their car to add money to it.
And
they still doing
they
that
ain't
shit,
locked
you damn
up,
sure.
and they ain't in jail.
They
They still got green dots.
Hold on, I gotta get these minutes. Let me. I
You got green dot on the outside.
Yeah.
Free world.
Right. That's definitely done. Men that don't keep their locks up. I would think that any man that don't keep their hair up to some degrees don't have no business dating because you don't have no self-awareness of good hygiene, period. If you got locks and you can't maintain it, you need to go fade. If you got a fade and that shit snowing year round, then you need to get your life straight fixed. There ain't no reason for that shit. So yeah, if you ain't got good hygiene and you can't take care of yourself, you definitely don't need to be dating, for sure. Ain't no woman. 25. Oh man. This one right here, man.
What we got?
I think I'm gonna have a little nuance on this, man. So
What you think?
men that hairline gone, but they keep holding on. Hey, it's some of y'all
That
women
don't mean they ain't a good person.
Right, that's why I feel
don't
say
mean
I
they
can't
ain't a
agree
good
with this
person.
because some of y'all
Nah.
women ain't got no hair at all, and y'all
Ain't
put
never
it
had
on all
none.
the damn time. They ain't never had it, so nah, I agree with that one.
Yeah, that ain't fair at all.
I
That's
agree.
wrong.
That ain't fair. That
That's
definitely ain't
wrong.
fair. Now it is an extent to this shit because some of y'all men out here. Now I just saw Brown out there on Celtics. He done put a whole Beijing mark on brother's jersey. And, you know, some of these brothers out here doing way too much. I done seen a brother, man. I done seen a motherfucker go and get a whole rug put on his head.
Yeah.
They cut it, shaved it, faded. I'm like, hey, man, I mean, I guess you're going to do what you got to do to make yourself feel good. But damn, bro, I'm going to tell you right now, as long and as big as my head is, if this shit start looking like a golf course spot, so I'm cutting that shit bald. I'm just going to have to deal with the jokes. I'm going to just deal with the joke, bro. But I ain't trying to hold on that shit. I ain't trying to paint my shit up, man. I ain't trying to do all that. It's just too much time.
I'll tell you kind of guy I am. You know, let mine get ready to get going. I'm a George Jefferson, y'all ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have that shit like that.
Oh, shit. All right, here we go. Men that always talk about what they used to have.
Yeah, man. Old has been.
Oh, shoulda, coulda, woulda asked.
Back in '86.
Yeah. I mean, I remember when I had $100. I used to. Yeah.
So
Man,
I had a trap bunking back in the day.
Man, we were rolling in that motherfucker, man. Yeah, men that always talk about what they used to have instead of what they trying to go out here and get and achieve. Definitely, you stuck in the past. You can't
Back
carry
to
on
the
no
future.
relationship in the future. Oh man, I think this one right here, married men.
Man.
This is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say about this. So, men that have no business dating, period. But I do think that one is if a woman made this list and that even without any priority of leveling, I would think that if a woman that made this list has some good moral and values, that should have been way in the top 10. Not the bottom 29.
Man,
So I got to question the woman that made this list. That are you sure you won't date a man that's married for real?
This shit ain't about
29 items on this list, and that's 27. That's damn near close to the bottom.
Man, five of the questions had to do with dating a man, yes or no, because he was a damn citizen and had a real job. You know,
Right.
So I say, man, this ain't got nothing to do with morals. This is
Right. Yeah. Where is that? FedEx, the FedEx Hub. FedEx Hub was number 16, and we got married men at 27.
21.
Yeah, you definitely should have had, my lady, you definitely should have had that one a little in the top 5. That should have been in the top 5 with D-Lo brothers. D-Lo brothers,
right
married
there.
men.
That shit should have been a 1 and 1A. You know what I'm saying?
1A, 1B.
Yeah, that shit should have been
1A,
right
1B, for sure. I agree with you all the way on that. Well, okay, what about this? So we definitely this should have been all the way up.
Shit, nah, man.
So what about this? 28, men without transportation.
That's back to the license thing.
Bro, how long has it been? When did you get your first car, brother? When did you get your first car, Dan?
I was 17.
Okay, I was 15. See, this is where we come from, bro. It's a damn shame when I see grown-ass men about 25, 26 talking about they ain't got no car yet. Are you still driving your mama car? Yeah, it's a problem. That's a problem.
Yeah,
for sure.
man. Let me say this. Let me say this to you, brother. Motherfucker grown and ain't got no transportation.
For real.
How they even get them in the vicinity of you? You know what I'm saying? How they even get in the vicinity of a woman to talk about anything? You know,
that Uber and them Ubers get you far. I guess.
Yeah,
they get dropped off before y'all ass show up.
Right? yeah.
Like, hey, I'm gonna watch you leave. I just want to make sure you make it out of here safe.
So get there early. You know what I'm saying? And stand by the fly cars.
I'm leaving after you leave. Facts.
Yeah,
all right.
man.
So, oh man, this shit right here funny as hell.
What we got?
29.
Yeah.
Men that are Cowboys fans.
Well, that should have been 1C.
That should have been a 1C.
1C. You know, these are all non-negotiables. You know what I'm saying?
Those are non-negotiables for real. My goodness,
man. Non-negotiables. 1A, B, and C.
1A, B, and C. So, yeah, I think the list is valid. I think some things could have been moved up, but I would say this. Me and Dan DeVille are getting real serious as we are handling things in our own lives and coming together. We're getting real serious about trying to come here and give y'all some real perspective from a man's point of view in life. And like I told you all, we will be bringing you an episode where we're going to talk about men with female tendencies, because I think that's very important. And I think that should have been on this list. Men with female tendencies, which down low men don't really cover what we talking about. Men with female tendencies aren't necessarily down low. These are some soft-ass men that kind of take the tendencies of women in such ways that they still want to call themselves men, and then they want to mandate that a woman respect them as so, and we don't agree with that. So we're going to have a whole conversation on that for sure. Yeah, leave some shit for the women out here, bro. Leave some shit out here for the women. Let them handle that. You got other shit to do. So we will be talking about that. But before we go down, would you say valid or invalid on this list?
This is what I say, man. On the list, I like the list for this particular reason. This gives an outlier of what women are experiencing in the dating market, because these are scenarios that you ain't just make them up. Hey, what about this? So these are scenarios that women are experiencing.
It's legitimate.
I respect it. I respect it for shining light on the scenarios women are experiencing, because in the society that we're in, brother, and just being honest, man, me myself, if I'm not gonna sit and listen to a 30-minute Sally Jessica Raphael show of women of women dating experiences, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just not gonna do that. But however, with her condensing that list and picking out a specific array, you know, because it went through a plethora of different scenarios
of scenarios. True.
Made you think. You know, made you think.
It did.
You know, so
it also made you subconsciously evaluate yourself to say, yo, I was checking this shit off like Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm there because to be honest, brother, we pass this shit with flying colors, but there are a lot of men who don't, and that's what we gonna get into, bro. We got, and
The
you know what?
bullshit.
When she said the transportation, brother, it's oddly funny that I know men that will put more money into Jordans than putting into getting them a car, and that's crazy. That's
well,
crazy.
see, that's again that comes from being around the elders, brother, or being around your uncles, daddies, stepdaddy,
Facts,
granddad,
facts,
and them. Like
facts.
granddad and them say, man got to have my horse.
Boom.
Man got to have my horse
Facts.
now. You know,
That's true, bro.
So when we see these type of tendencies and weird things like that, it's because they that generation that they wasn't up under they wasn't up under granddad and them. They was up under mama or they sisters or whatever. So
Right.
they got a lot of them female traits, man. That if we just call it for what it is, that's it. And we the ones that. Yeah, they would probably call us when we were younger, mannish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
We
was
mannish.
getting
Little mischievous.
I got that extension cord.
Right. But
For sure.
we doing things that we done learn, from the big guys. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
From granddad and them. We
Right.
want to do what the big guys do.
Yeah, we had tried to hang with the big dogs.
Yeah,
for sure. For sure.
But
I remember
man,
going
and
on
that's
some
really
late night runs with my uncle, for sure.
ain't it, man?
Hey, sit in that car till I get back out of here. Next thing I
Make
know,
a man out you,
like,
don't it?
oh, God, I got right. It do.
Make a man out you.
It does.
That's something that in our community we need to get back to, but on a positive level, man. Because right now, you see so many of the older cats our age putting the young kids on the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's
hitting
true,
the kids
man.
with the abracadabra. You know what I'm saying? It's wrong. The kids ain't seeing the game till they get ran on.
Till they get ran over, for sure.
Whereas, for us, when we was coming up, granddad and them, they was showing us the game. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They was putting us
Right.
onto the game, showing us what's
Exposing us
going
to the
on.
game, for sure.
So we can see bullshit a mile away. We know how to maneuver, and we wouldn't be on that sucker shit, man. And we
Right.
could be asset to the community, man. That's the thing that we need to really get back to, my brother. It's
You're
something
right,
that's
brother.
valuable, man. That's a big part of that village. It take a village type deal. And, just like, man, you and I, man, we chop it up, brother. We hold each other accountable, man. Keep each other sharp, man. Man, that's like dominoes, man. We just do that one by one, be a little bit better, man. And I think we're gonna be all right.
Hey, there we go. Y'all let us know what you think about the list. If you
Hey,
want to
let us
add
know.
something to the list, put it below in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And what do we tell them, Dan DeVille?
Eat the meat, chew the fat, and leave the motherfucking bones. Y'all have a great week. Love y'all until we don't.
Peace.
Bye.